Hello and welcome to Rain and Rail Enthusiast and another one in our series of Along the Railway Line. The Kent Downs line runs from Ashford International all the way through to Kemsing. But I shall not be visiting Kemsing as I visited that on my top 10 least used stations in Kent series. A link is in the description below. And this time I'm at Maidstone East. Maidstone East was opened as a terminus in 1874 by the London, Chatham and Dover Railway, and it was the end of an extension from Otford. It became a through station in 1884 when the line was extended down to Ashford. The opening of the extension meant that the station would undergo an overhaul. As well as the existing wooden station buildings, new ones would be erected, namely on a new third platform, which gained a 75-foot long structure, this time made of brick. All lines still fed onto the double-track bridge which spanned the River Medway to the east of the station. Another major development would be a new station building, built across the tracks at upper street level, it too being brick built with the now familiar orange window arches, also seen prominently at Bearsted. Linking this with the platforms were fully covered walkways. Both of the new running tracks went through tunnels at the west end, called Week Street and Wheeler Street. There were goods facilities, and these comprised of 6 west-facing sidings slightly beyond the Ashford-bound platform, and one of these passed through a goods shed. Many other sidings spurred off these, 4 of which were controlled by a turntable, and all of these were controlled by a signal box placed at the west end of the Ashford-bound platform. When the southern region took over the route, a few things changed, namely the installation of a new iron bridge over the river. This also included a footpath to enable easier access to Maidstone Barracks Station, which is on what now is known as the Medway Valley Line. The bridge you see here is a replacement built in the mid-2010s. After the line was fully electrified to Ashford in the 1960s, the bay platform on the London-bound side was decommissioned. Also, colour light signals replaced the semaphore ones, and this also introduced a power box, which replaced the old signal box. All goods traffic ended in 1965, and this area is now used as an extensive car park. The 1980s saw extensive cleaning work being done to the station, removing years of dirt to reveal the excellent cream brickwork once again. Network South East colours were also added to the station at this time. Maidstone East Centre Track would come in useful when Channel Tunnel rail workings came through the station in the 1990s, these being able to bypass passenger stock in the platforms. The most notable change has been very recent, with the opening of a brand new station building and outside concourse area in Week Street. Looking not out of place, the new booking hall is very light and airy and certainly improves the initial look of the station. At time of filming, passenger traffic is provided by Class 375 and 377 electric multiple units. Starting the tour at the top of Week Street, if you turn left down past this part of the station building, you will come down to the accessible entrance for Platform 1. You will also see on the side here a platform information board. But before we go on the platforms, let's go up to this new concourse. As you can see here, there's a dinosaur on display, and this is because the surrounding area has a rich dinosaur heritage, much of which can be seen in the museum. Before you go in, there's a dot matrix display, and once you go into the station building, you'll find it very, very pleasant indeed. A look to your left, you will see some very modern information displays. Across the other side, you will find the information and ticketing desks, as well as some steps which will lead you down to the walkway to platforms 2 and 3. There is also an electronic ticketing machine up in this concourse level. Heading down to platform 1, going down the covered walkways, you will see some very nice original features. Many information posters are on the walls as you exit the steps. And you can also find another electronic ticketing machine. There is also a newsagent on this platform, however currently this is only open until lunchtime. Just along from that newsagent's there is a very spacious waiting area. And the platform has a dot matrix display. This is the area down from the steps and concourse level, which will take you to platforms 2 and 3. And as you move onto the very spacious platform, you will find the station's cycle hub. This is platform 3, a small bay platform, which is very rarely used these days. The platform benefits from a modern waiting shelter, and it too has dot matrix displays. Oh, and of course there are various onward travel information boards around the station. The statistics for Maidstone East are that it opened in 1874. At time of filming it has 1 train per hour in both directions off peak, with additional services during peak times, and the entry and exit figures for 2019-2020 were 1,457,950. Maidstone East is a very nice station indeed. The new concourse area lifts it of course, but it's the small details which matter, like the canopies and the walkways down to the platforms. Great sightlines for the enthusiast, complete and enjoyable experience, and the staff are friendly and very knowledgeable. I highly recommend a visit to this station if you can. If you enjoyed this video then please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.